Figured I'd start this video just driving up the driveway at my parents' house to try to capture what we're gonna work on here. But this is where I grew up, just right outside of town, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes out of town. But they ended up, they lost about 30 trees, so this is kind of where it starts. The camera doesn't seem to pick up very well, like some of the storm damage. So I got the 2150 dropped off last night. We're gonna start cleaning this mess up and probably just pick a couple spots and burn, because you can kind of tell, I don't know, they just had just tons of trees. It came right through here and like right up that hill, so there's 6 or 8 of them down right here. So, and they got a bunch up by the house, but we won't get it all done today. He's got his 240 excavator here. He may have his TL8 over here as well. So we're gonna kind of start up at the house. He lost a couple of the tops out of some great big pine trees that they planted years ago. So there's another one down there. He had like 6 or 8 of them across his driveway. So, and my grandma, she still lives in that house right there. And then my parents, yeah, he's probably already out here started on some. So yeah, and this is their house, and you can see a lot more of a mess up here. So, and those are those 2 pines. I'm going to try to take them out, and I'm just going to take them out because they're right there by the house. Dig the stumps out. Then he's got one of his work trucks and some more trees down there. So not that we're going to make much headway, but we're going to see if we can get some of this cleaned up around here today. Okay, let's see if we can't clean this mess up a little bit. So I'm gonna try maybe not to break as many limbs off some. I have to try to kind of hold them and cut some of the limbs. I guess he's got a couple friends that like to burn wood, but they don't want the great big stuff. So like some of these smaller limbs like that one, and you know, the 6-8 inch diameter stuff, I'll try to keep for like firewood or something, I guess. So ran him down to the shop so he could get his loader with his gravel bucket and kind of move stuff to the fire a little bit easier. So just kind of place some piles, and then he can come over here and kind of grab them from there, be a little quicker with the loader. They're still pretty green, but it doesn't take long for pines to cedars or whatever they are dry out, catch flame. So it's crazy. My dad, he built this house with my grandpa early 90s, I think we moved into it when I was starting the 3rd grade, or maybe in the 3rd grade. So like I said, most of my childhood was here. I mean, I remember when they planted these trees, these things were just as small as I was back then, so they've gotten huge now, so you kind of hate to see them go. Actually, we planted all these trees along the edge of the driveway. I'll kind of have to show you guys as I'm working my way down there, but they were all these, like, I think we did so many pines or cedars, and then we put a couple I don't think we did maples, maybe like dogwoods and stuff, or redbuds, I think. So, and that was my job when I started in the summers working with my grandpa, was I would have to weed eat around everything up and down the driveway, and he would take the tractor and brush hog some of it. So now these trees are so big, the ones that survived, that they're almost growing over the driveway. So, but, you know, that's, what, 30 some odd years of growth, so. good den up here by the house today. So I'm hoping I don't lose these 2 logs trying to track up there. But trying to think, may have got 12 or 13 cleaned up. I took 2 or 3 out that were damaged and dead that weren't laying there or whatever, but we kind of focused on everything up by the houses. I got the one off the back porch of my grandma's house. It actually kind of hit the gutter just a little bit. I don't think it really damaged the roof or anything, so we got everything, the 2 big pines and all the big stuff up here by my parents' house. So Dad ran his 8 all day, and we got a pretty good fire going over there, and then I just kind of busted them up, cut them up, and then he's got a few guys that are wanting, they cut firewood. Like I said, one of them's got like a sawmill thing or something, so we're kind of consolidating the logs, at least up around by the house, kind of up here, and then we may pick a different spot down at the end of the driveway. Kind of running out of room, and it's stacking very well right there, so. But then some of the guys he knows, they like that smaller stuff where they can just kind of cut it up without having to split it and burn it, so. It looks better, but there's still a lot of work to do. There's be a lot of cleanup. I think we're just going to regrade, and that's pretty much going to get a new yard by the time this is all said and done. He was getting the driveway redone in June, so we have to cut this little circle drive part, rip up this asphalt where I'm at, because it used to have some landscaping in the middle. They're going to get rid of that and just kind of redo the pavement anyway, so we weren't real worried about the pavement or careful with that or anything. So yeah, and I got my truck lifted. I don't think I've seen it in another video or anything, or showed it off or anything yet, but did a 2.5-inch Wicked Customs leveling kit with 22-inch American Force wheels. I have to type, I can't remember the names of them or whatever, maybe like plaque or something, it's the wheels, and then they're 37-inch Toyo MTs, so yeah, kind of went a different route than the flatbed and all that stuff on the truck, but I am really happy how it came out. I just got a 100-gallon, I think it's a 109-gallon transfer flow fuel tank in the back of it, so I actually just got that hooked up the other day, so we're going to back over here and fuel this thing up now. So yeah, these trees are gone. Kind of spin around. That one's gone. Take out another pine right there that was in the way. Got that off her house, and then there was 2 of them over the hill you can't see from here, and then maybe 3 or 4 we got over there. And I started kind of breaking up some of that. There's like 3 of them, 3 or 4 laying on top of one another right there. And that one in front of me I got to take out anyway. It's dead. And then I don't know what, if it took the whole top of that one out, or if he started cutting on some of that one too. But and then we still got all these down at this side of it. So when I say we put a dent in it, I mean like a very small dent in it. So I'm probably just gonna leave this here. I gotta do a little bit of brush mowing with the diamond mower Monday, and it's supposed to rain again Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I thought what I would do, because the diamond mower stuff's not very far from here, I'll get that done, and then I'll just come back over here in the rain and kind of clean up what I can and burn some more here. I need to move this over where I'm going to take the diamond mowers. I got to clear that lot too, but I'm thinking another couple days we can have, I say that, the majority of this, it won't be like finished up, it'll look pretty rough, but at least like this, I mean, he can come in here now and take his grapple bucket and kind of rake through some of that. And like I said, he's just pretty much going to get a regrade and a new yard put in, but I think it'll actually be in a little better shape because he had so many trees before that it kind of competed with the grass and stuff. So maybe we can kind of get this place whipped back into shape. But that's where we got for today.